And to all of my orchid lovers out there, I thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Orchid Adventures with me, Maria Young. Okay, so what we have today is a rescue mission, guys. Dealing with these Oncidiums, lots and lots of them, by the way. I don't have any Oncidiums in my collection. Really didn't intend on getting any today, but I did opt to get these ones because these ones were very sickly, and not only that, they had really bad infestation of insects because their residue and their waste material was all over the leaves and the blossoms as well. Okay, so as you can imagine, I was very upset to see that a garden center would actually sell these type of condition orchids to the unsuspecting public, and especially at full price. Okay, these orchids right here were being sold for $13.98 a pop. Okay, so I went to the customer service because I don't believe in buying full price for dying plants, sickly plants, infested with insect plants. I mean, you wouldn't buy anything broken, would you? I mean, at full price? Heck to the no-no! So I wouldn't buy sickly orchids at full price either. So if they were willing to give me a deal, then of course I would take on that risk of rescuing these orchids. I mean, I take that chance. So I went to the manager, explained exactly how very disappointed, very upset I was that they would even sell something like this at full price. And he indeed agreed with me, and I got them for $1.50. Yeah, almost like 90% off. I mean, you cannot say no to that, can you? So I spent a good, I think it was like $7 and some change for 5 Oncidium plants. So indeed, these are going to be my rescue orchids, and I actually chose the best of them. Made sure that they indeed had some new growth. And of course, if they have new growth and the bulbs aren't too bad, then I can definitely work with them, and these are the 5 that I chose. So because not only are they weak, we got to take extra care of them, but also they are infested with insects, so definitely we have to ensure that these insects, these predators, these nasty little aliens don't go here and there and everywhere in my garden, you know, wreaking havoc and doing damage to the rest of my plants. So I got something for them, guys. I have a concoction here that's sure to do the trick, and that's what we're going to be using today. So indeed, it's a mission extravaganza today, and I thank you guys for tuning in with me. So definitely stay tuned, and we will get started on this orchid adventure. Okay, folks, and the material that we will be using today, of course, is our medium, which has bark, perlite, and also some coal. And of course, we've added sphagnum moss into this as well to hold in the moisture. And we also have this container that is filled with alcohol that is currently sanitizing a knife. And this is our concoction, which is going to be dealing with the insects and also sanitizing the roots as well. What I have in here is dish soap, baking soda, also cooking oil, and of course some peroxide. And if we go this way, this is going to be our container that we are going to be containing all of these Oncidiums. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so before we begin, I just wanted to give you guys a close-up on the pseudobulbs. And of course, like I said, I picked the best of the best. So these aren't so bad. I left a lot of ones behind that really should have been thrown in the garbage, but these ones were the best. And of course, again, you know, I made sure that the ones I selected definitely had new growth, just to ensure that I had something to work with. Okay, so now I wanted to give you a close-up on the spent blossom, because I definitely wanted you guys to see that there's infestation of some form of insect or mite. I'm not quite sure exactly what this is, but this was on some of the leaves and also definitely on the petals. So that's what we're dealing with today. Okay, folks, so what we're going to be doing right now is we're definitely going to go ahead and remove them from their pots. and go ahead and get all of this in here because I don't want them spreading anywhere. So removing them from their pots. And the root systems look pretty good actually, folks. So we're doing pretty good here. And we're just dumping all of this material in here. We will not definitely be using any of this guck. And that's to put it mildly. I don't curse, folks, so like I said, that's to put it mildly. Dumping all of this guck. Nastiness. Okay, we're almost there, folks. Okay, this is the last one, so all of them are now out of the Nastio medium. Again, folks, the roots actually look pretty good. I mean, they are very sturdy and strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to wash them off right now because I know that they have insects on them and in them. So I definitely don't want them in my grass and then going here, there, and everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and put them directly in the solution. And the solution that I've used, by the way, the baking soda actually is an anti-fungus. And what it does is it changes the pH balance of the plant. So therefore fungus has such a hard time growing on something like that. So it definitely deters and fights off fungus. And also, as you know, I put some cooking oil in here. And what that cooking oil does, actually, folks, is it's kind of a suffocation type of liquid where it's used to suffocate whatever insect, snail, or whatever infestation is in there. And that's what it is going to do with these insects. And this is good to just go ahead and submerge and soak and just let it sit there for a while. And I know it might not taste good to the plants, but that's okay because we're going to rinse it totally out. But we definitely want to make sure that it gets into every crevice, leaflet, rootlet, everywhere. I mean, we are not going to let a section be without it because we definitely want to make sure we get rid of all those nasty little critters. Even the leaves, guys, I'm just really submerging. And also the soap acts as something that will allow all the guck that we put in here to stick onto the plant. So all of it works together, and of course, as you guys know, the peroxide is a sanitizer. So that's why we put the peroxide in there. So again, we have anti-fungus and we have the sanitizer. We also have the suffocant. And of course the solution that makes everything stick together. So these are just getting a nice little bath, and I'm going to actually leave these in here for, I would say, about 20 minutes here. Okay, and we will be right back. Oh, rub-a-dub-dub in a tub. Now this is the life. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and rinse these little bad boys off. Make sure we get all of that stuff off of them. Okay, and there you have it, folks. They are all rinsed off from all of that material. And as you see, they clean up pretty well. And these roots, oh my gosh, they're so healthy. Wow, I didn't think they'd be in this great of condition, but wow, they are. So indeed, we are going to have a successful rescue here. Okay, folks, and here they are, so fresh and so clean, coming down the runway, strutting their stuff, 'cause indeed they clean up well. Oh me, oh my. So I'm just filling it up, almost full. And of course we want to make sure that the pseudobulbs stay on top. And we have to fill it up enough because we're going to also mash it down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just put him to the center, make that little hole, make sure all the roots are down there, and it is, and kind of pull him up a little bit because, again, we don't want him too far down in the medium. Okay, so let's take this little guy right here, and we're going to plop him in there as well. Come on, little fella. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put the rest in here. But of course, everything is identical to what I've done. Place them in there and, of course, press down. We're going to press down on the media and make sure everything sits firm. So hold that thought and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we have them all in there. And basically what we're doing now is just really patting it down, making sure everything is firm and stable. Okay, patting it down, sure everything is stable, and it looks like we are absolutely good to go. Look at that, folks. Aww, they're so happy. Look at them, they're so happy. Yay, yay, we're so happy. Yay, yay. Okay, folks, and that's a wrap. I thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another orchid adventure. And of course, if you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs way up. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, please be sure to subscribe because you guys know I always post all of my orchid adventures. Also, folks, if you guys have any questions, comments, or feedback, please be sure to post them because I definitely love to hear from you, and you know I will definitely respond. Thank you so much again for tuning in to yet another orchid adventure.
Hey, where are we? Doesn't look like we're in Kansas anymore, Toto. Well, I tell you what, that lady who picked us up sure was nice. This is a lot better than where we came from, wouldn't you say? For sure. Yeah, she was very nice. Gave us a bath, cleaned us up and everything.
And she was very pretty too.